so there's a couple of applications I want to show to you this time that involve taking like screenshots and controlling and maintaining your clipboard and like things like that. So first thing I want to show you is an application called Shottr. Now I have this already loaded up, and if I open it up you can see here that it's a pretty nice little tool. This is completely free. At least like there's a paid tier to it, but you can use it completely free. And what it allows you to do is to take various screenshots of things and then use those screenshots to do other stuff with, right? So like if I go to here, for example, you can see that I have capture area set up as Shift Command 2, right? So if I do Shift Command 2 and I say I'm going to capture this right here, immediately you'll see it pops up inside the Shottr application, ready for me to manipulate, right? So I can do like arrows pointing to things, right? I can draw something, draw something on there if I wanted to. I could even add some text, all right? So, loads of different things there. Also, I can blur things out. So if I wanted to blur out a passage of text, I could just do this. Well, actually, it doesn't work for the text I just wrote, but I could do this in behind the scenes, blur it out and increase the blur. No, it doesn't work for everything. And increase the blur until you can't actually read what it says. All right, so there's some pretty cool stuff you can do in there. There's a few other options in here as well. So I'm going to close that for just a second, because one of the really nice features of Shottr is this down here, recognized text or QR. Now, if you end up with a QR code on your screen, you can just hold down the Control, Option, Command keys and hit O, and then it'll ask you what you want to grab. But also, if I wanted to, let's see, I'm going to open a web page here. We'll go to bbc.com. Oops. If I can type .com, is better than that. And I just want to capture something here. Like I want to put this text right here on my into my clipboard, ready for pasting elsewhere. I hold down Control, Option, Command, and O, and you'll see this. I can select this, and it now has been added to my clipboard. Just to show this to you, all right, let's create a new notepad entry right here. There you go. So there you go. It pulled that in and was, it's just basically extracted anything which I can capture on the screen and copied it as text. So great. That's a great little tool to have in your arsenal. All right. Now the next application I want to show you is CopyClip, and this one is really, really handy. So what you can do is that once you've got it loaded up, you can see up here, there's the item that I just copied before, right? But there's a bunch of other items that I've copied previously. So if I go through and let's say I go and I just want to just do this, right? I'll just do Command C to copy, and you'll see that up here now that 2 hostages item has been put up at the top here, and we're keeping this list here of items that I've copied in the past. Bear in mind this is only text. This is not for pictures and such. So any text that I've copied gets stored here. How much text? Well, this. It'll remember 80 different items that I've selected, that I've tried to copy before, and it will show 20 in the application. All right, so very cool. That means that, even though that this right now is in my clipboard, I can go back and I can select something else like this, and now that is in my clipboard instead. And it will populate this as I copy more items and so forth. So again, very handy little tool to have in your arsenal.